just went outside, and there's these two guys in purple shirts that came outside, and they were just standing on the sidewalk talking to each other. And they came out right as I came outside, and they're just standing there talking as I walk up to them up the sidewalk. And then right as I walk by them, they walk away from each other, and they're like, "All right, talk to you later, bro." And they go get in separate cars and take off. That's just always happening. And I'll just be like, "See you later." Because they're just always doing it right next to me, so I'll just say "see you later" to them, because I'll see them later. I'll probably see that same guy again sometime at an intersection or something. So that happened, and then I walked up the sidewalk a little more, and there's this lady coming out with a red shirt, and she's like, I don't know if she was recording me or something. She had something in her hand. I don't know what she was doing. But it looked like she was pointing something at me. I don't know what it was, but she came out and brought this sign inside, and then she closed the door right next to me, and she's looking at me the whole time. And yeah, it's just a bunch of NPCs out there. Again, just wanted to come on and say that again, because I don't know who else isn't an NPC out there, but it's a lot of them out there. Oh, and then I rewatched the Star of the Body Snatchers again. Alright, so what I was trying to say, it's Morgellons. That's the word I was looking for. It's Morgellons being sprayed into the clouds. But the white truck at the start of the movie is a garbage truck. And there's garbage trucks throughout the movie. But I didn't realize that truck at the very start is a garbage truck. And it says white on the front of it. And it's a white truck. And it's a garbage truck. Why are you negative? I'm not negative. What do you mean? I mean, why are you being sad and alone most of the time? Well, because I'm isolated by the gang stalk machine. There's nobody real around me, so that's why I'm alone all the time. I'm not sad. I mean, not all the time, you know? Like I'm not really trying to hang out with gang stalkers, you know, so I'd rather hang out with real people if they're out there anywhere, but I can't find them yet, except on the internet. And sometimes people come up and say they're real and they say that they're being gang stalked, but then they're gang stalking me every time I see them after that. So there's those ones. You're using the internet. So, what's your point? I don't know what you're saying. Why are you on the internet? It makes you depressed. You're typing that on the internet. What? I'm pretty sure they were making construction noises out there synchronized when I was walking around out there too. They just make all types of sound effects. Every kind that you can imagine. Church bells sometimes. And just all types of things. Did I say all people are bad? What are you talking about? That's why I go on the internet, to talk to all the good people, all the real people, so that I'm less depressed. What if I started a gaming channel? Who would subscribe? How many would subscribe? I think I want to start a gaming channel, but I mostly just want to get GTA to see if there's gang stalkers in it, because I'm pretty sure. I want to make sure. I just want to walk around on GTA and find out. Because I've watched a few different videos, and it's like taxis, white cars, and cop cars, and then like certain other cars, like the taco trucks and stuff, that just keep pulling up to intersections at the same time, and medians and stuff, like different, like under bridges and whatever, like. And people with red shirts walking up to the corner as you drive by the intersection. Like, it seems like this is happening on GTA, but I want to play it to make sure, for sure. But I'm 99% sure about this. There's just always, like, every time I cross an intersection, there's always cars coming up, like, like, they act like you're in their way, you know? Like, they act like they're in a hurry and you're in the way. You're just crossing through the crosswalk. Just every time I go through an intersection or every time I cross a street, I gotta deal with that. And there's the one video I did where they're acting extremely impatient and just like pulling up really fast to meet me there. And then they honk like I'm in the way, but it's a green light and I'm walking through the crosswalk, you know? Oh, I killed that bug. I killed that fly in my apartment last night. So that's cool. It was this morning, I think, actually. Yep. This fly just kept flying up in my face synchronized. Just like he would disappear and then he would come back at some synchronized moment. Just keep flying up in my face, or he just buzz right by my ear. There's like 4 cars taking off all at once. And then another one comes in, and the other ones go around the corner, and the other one turns when it drives by, and then another one's taking off, and they're red and a blue car, and then here comes the white car, and then here comes the tan car with the dog hanging out the window. And then there's a guy dumping a dumpster, and he's a gang stalker, I bet. And then and he goes around the corner when someone slams a white car door, and then there's another white car coming out, and then it's a lot of gang stalkers out there. Just one after the other after the other. Yeah, GTA 6. There's been rumors about GTA 6 since GTA 5 came out, basically. It's probably never gonna come out. Or if it does, it's GTA 9 million outside. Everybody's a GTA NPC bot. It's GTA 33 outside. Someone walks by a car like the cars behind them in the parking lot, right as they walk by it, the car doors slamming. And then right as that person walks around the corner, a white truck drives out and another person walks out. And then there's other gang stalkers that happened. Like it just keeps happening over and over. It just keeps happening right now as I speak. There's just multiple cars driving out at once with each other, and then other cars driving out. They're all synchronized with each other, doing clown dances. Like all of them. And then this truck keeps beeping outside, and he's probably a sinkerhead. And then there's more cars. It's morning. No, it's 4:44 right now. PM. It's been a pretty chill day of gang stalking. Like some days it's not extremely obnoxious out there. So today it wasn't too bad. There wasn't a bunch of loud trucks and sirens out there yet, at least. There might still be tonight a bunch of things going on, or I'm sure something will happen at some point like that. There'll be a siren or something, or a plane flying over my apartment or something. But it's a lot of street theater out there. When I look out there, though, I see a lot of cars driving by and people walking by, and people riding bikes and people on skateboards and just whatever. People with a forklift. Like this guy was unloading a semi with a forklift this morning, and he's synchronizing with a bunch of cars, and then a one headlight truck drove in, and then the garbage trucks will be out there like at least like twice a day back there. And this truck starts beeping right now when I walk up to the window. It's just quiet out there. And then right when I walk up to the window, I hear beep, 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 beep. And I can't even see him. I don't know where he's even at. But just keep hearing him. Do I think 1990 to 1980 is better than the current state now? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I was probably born in the wrong era, but like, I don't know. But then again, if I didn't have the internet, I probably wouldn't even have figured out that I'm being gang stalked. So, I don't know. If I didn't have the internet and YouTube, I probably wouldn't have figured out a lot of different things. I'd probably still be a sheep. I don't know. I feel like the music was better back then, for the most part, or like the stuff that they played on the radio anyway. Wow. These gang stalkers are just insane. I don't know. There's just a car backing up right as the car drives by it. It's a black car, and the other car was a silver car, and then the guy's getting out of the white truck with a red hat, and he's probably got a red hat deliberately. And then another white truck's coming up right as they close the white truck door. And then the black car is finally taking off out of the parking lot right as the white truck drives up to the parking lot. Wow. That was crazy. Like, really crazy. Like, literally. Did my grandpa still alive? I don't know, did he? Here, I got a question for you. What's your favorite movie? Go. And also, are you a bot or a real person? Wow, there's a parade of white cars driving by right now. You just constantly drive by out there. Like even when I'm not looking, I guess, because I'll just look over there randomly and they'll be out there. Like just in case I walk up to the window. Your favorite movie is Dune? Nice. I haven't watched it yet. I rented it from the library, but it's like it wouldn't work in my DVD player. Or I can't remember. Like some of them don't. Some of them are like scratched or whatever, and they don't work at the library. So I can't remember if it was one of those or if I just like stopped watching it or whatever. But I want to see it. Truck is beeping, synchronized with the white cars and the guy walking out, and then he's getting in a red car and it's pointed directly at me. And then he's gonna have one light when he turns it on, probably. Alright, his lights didn't turn on, he's just taking off right as a black car drives behind him. And he's meeting another black car and a silver car at the street. And then there's another black truck. And then there's another black car taking off out of the parking lot. And then there's another red car. And then the red car is finally turning onto the street right as the red car drives by it. And the other black car is turning into the parking lot. And the other black car is taking off out of the parking lot all at the same time. And then here comes a white SUV, and then the black car is parking right as it drives by it, and then there's a tail lift syncing up with the white SUV going around the corner, and then right as it goes around the corner, the lights on the black car turn off, and then a white truck drives out, and then there's a lady with a dog walking out, and then and then they're just gonna keep going and going. I watch anime. I'm not a big like anime head, but like I don't know a whole lot of anime, but I like Death Note. I like Dragon Ball Z. I like what's the other one? I forget. Akira. That's a good one. That's a good anime. Cowboy Bebop. That's a good anime. I've never seen that one. Never heard of it. I think I might have heard of it, actually. I don't know. I need to rewatch Paprika. That's a good one. That's like Inception, but anime. I don't know if I've ever seen that whole movie, but that movie's pretty crazy. Do I know where Libya is? No. I'm American, so I don't know where anything is. Isn't that over in Africa somewhere? Let's see. Let's see, where's Libya at? It's over here somewhere, right? There it is. It's right there. It's right there. That's where it is. Hey, have you ever noticed how all the continents fit together like a puzzle piece? you just squeeze them together. Like this fits right here. This goes right here. This goes up here. And they just kind of all fit together like a puzzle piece. What's my favorite flag? I don't know. It's my favorite flag. I don't know. I like Libya's though, just because theirs is just green. Like everybody else has a design, but theirs is just one color. They're the only one. Wait, that's a different flag though that you posted. This one is just green. Someone just walked by in the hall, and then I look out the window and there's a white car. And they're walking by right as I'm walking up to the stove, you know. Did I watch the World Cup? No. I don't watch any sports really. I want to know what everyone's theories are on how they stage, how do they stage pro sports? Because it's clearly staged, but how do they do it though? So they say they have like magnets in the basketballs and shit. Or they're reptilians. There's all different types of theories. They're clones, they're reptilians. But I want to know how they do it actually, because it's clearly staged. But how though? But I like Libya's old flag though, because it's like everybody else has a design and they're just like, fuck you guys, we're not getting a design, we're just gonna be a green flag. But now they got a design, now they conform to everyone else. I'm just playing. That's a cool flag too. There's someone walking by in the hall, synchronized again. There's a white SUV circling around in the parking lot again. Another one. A new one. They just keep bringing more and more of them, and then the other ones take off, and then here comes another one. It's kind of crazy how there's just more and more of them non-stop all day. There's so many people. And then the same people doing it over and over all day, every day. See you later. There's a guy with a red shirt walking across the parking lot. one night I saw this guy come out and he just like sprinted across the parking lot. Like it's dark out there. And I just see this guy sprinting across the parking lot. And then he syncs up with cars driving out. But yeah, this guy just walked across the parking lot with a red shirt, and then a silver car drives out, and then someone's getting out of a white car synced with it, driving by, and then a black car comes out, and then is turning and parking on the side of the street, and then 2 red cars drive out, and then they go around they come out of the corners synchronized, and they go around the corners with each other synchronized. The 2 red cars, and then a white SUV comes out right as the black car parks. Finally parks right there, and then more things. You know, a lot of people tend to hang out over here in general, out here, but they're just all pulling up and leaving synchronized every time. I barely ever see people out there that don't look like they're synchronized. Everybody looks synchronized with each other. And this white SUV just drove out right when I walked up to the window. And then he's parking, pointing directly at me in the parking lot. And he just spun around. He like spun around right when this other car drives out, and then he backs up, and then he drives forward again right as this other car drives out, and then he's driving back out of the parking lot. He just drove in and out of the parking lot for no reason. And if he wanted to turn around the parking lot, he could have did it before that place where he turned around, but he turned around way over there. And then backed up for no reason, and then drove forward again. Like he was already spun around. Just everything that he did had no purpose to it except to stalk me. But just right as I come up to the window, though, he's coming around the corner of the building, and then he just spins around the parking lot and does all that nonsensical shit, and then drives back out of the parking lot. And then there's gonna be some other type of setup when I walk up to the window next time. And they got a billion infinite amount of things that they could do. Infinite. Not even a billion, infinite amount of things. They never run out of new things. But yeah, those two guys that came out today, like, they were both wearing a purple shirt, and like, I don't think they work there. Like, I don't think that it's the employee shirt, you know. Like, I don't think they were both wearing like a company shirt. Like, I didn't see like a logo on it or anything, you know what I mean? But they just both had like the same shade purple shirt on, and then they're both getting into separate cars. And then they're just standing there. They come out right when I come out the door, and then they're just standing there as I walk up the sidewalk, and then they walk away right as I walk by them. And they're like, "Talk to you later, bro." Right as I walk by them. And I'm like, "See you later." And they're just like giving me these awkward looks. And there's like 100 videos that I've recorded where that's happening. Where people are walking away right as I walk by them. I don't know which videos it's all on. So to go through and make a compilation would take forever. But I know it's happened at least, I don't know how many times. It's happened a lot of times on camera. That's all I know. So if you go watch all the live streams, you'll find them. And then a lot of times I'll see groups of 3 people standing around a triangle. Which I think it was King Jr.'s channel that I saw that on. And like, I think they were doing it to me before I saw that too, you know, like. But then I started noticing it after I saw that video. But they'll just stand in groups of 3 in a triangle. And then they'll walk away right as you walk by them, or they'll just stand there or whatever, but it'll just be 3 people in a triangle. And then one night when I drove through this intersection on delivery, there were these 3 guys, and one of them, I think one of them had a white shirt, one of them had a red shirt, and one of them had a blue shirt, or something like that. And they just all, like, they're walking out onto the street as I turn, and I'm like, I stop to let them go, and they're like, "No, you go." And then so I go, I just drive, I turn, like, I'm turning left, and they're like over there. So I turn left, and then as I'm turning, they just start walking out on the street, and the one guy walks like over to the left of me, the other guy's to the right of me, and the other guy's behind me, and they're like making a triangle around me. Right as I like straightened out on the street. So that happened one night. That was really weird. But usually I don't notice them doing the triangle thing, but then I'll look back at a video and I'll see them doing it. Yeah, I got a Facebook account. Facebook glitching out for anyone else right now, or just me? Like every time I'll try to get on Facebook and it'll just close immediately, and then I delete the app and I re-download it, and then it lets me back on. But then after I close the app, I can't open it again, and I have to delete it and re-download it to open it. Is that anyone else right now, or just me? What's yours? What's your Facebook? This is literally how I've been making beats, just from scratch. just just putting it together piece by piece. Cause my beat machine's broken. And it was probably the gang stalkers that broke it. Cause it's just broken randomly one day. I don't know. It's like my iPod died, and then my beat machine died, Ever since then, life's been shit. No, I'm just playing. Kind of. I make it work. crazy. Done. There's this other beat I made. And I wrote some raps to that one, and it's fire. Someone just walked by in the hallway right after I stopped the music. There it is, this one. I like this one. I don't know, I got some weird beats. I already showed that one, I think. They're just out there doing gang stalker stuff. Multiple red cars and silver cars. And then a white SUV drives out right now when I walk up to the window. And there's people walking out with their children, and they're probably gang stalking with their children. And I always see, I don't know if it's just because it's a red shirt or what, and they're probably going to do it more now that I'm saying it now, but I'm pretty sure this is a pattern that they do, because I see it a lot. I think that they send children with Spider-Man shirts on. I don't know if it's just because it's a red shirt or just because it's red and blue or what, but there's just this kid with a Spider-Man costume on. You know, it's probably like they were probably over there trick-or-treating or whatever, but like I just always see kids with Spider-Man t-shirts on with gang stalker, you know, in a gang stalker family. I'll see that. So, I don't know, I guess it's a pattern that they do is the Spider-Man shirts. But definitely it is now. Now that I said it, they're going to do it more probably. Just because I said it. I'm going to see, the next time I go outside, I'm going to see a kid with a Spider-Man shirt on. Or whatever. Or like tomorrow or something, I'm going to see it. And then they were doing Mickey Mouse shirts for a while, I think. And this guy sang the Mickey Mouse song as I crossed the street one night. Like that song from the end of Full Metal Jacket, that one. He's singing that song as I crossed the street. And he was like singing it synchronized. It was really creepy and weird. But like a bunch of times I saw gang stalkers with Mickey Mouse t-shirts on. I haven't seen it in a while though. But I was seeing that for a while. And then like around the same time, Target Journey was saying that she was seeing Mickey Mouse shirts on one of her videos, I think. She said that. But like I was seeing it before she said that though. And then and like I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. I guess, you know, Mickey Mouse is like Master Mason, you know. MM. And then he has the Masonic white gloves on. And everything. So he's like a Masonic symbol. So maybe that's just the reason why they wear Mickey Mouse shirts. Maybe I'm being gang stalked by Disney. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it means. But I swear to God they were doing it though. haven't seen that one in a while, though, I don't think. I don't know if it'll be back, and it'll probably be back now that I said it, though. But I'm pretty sure they still do the Ninja Turtle shirts. And I don't think I was seeing those before I said it on the one video. But then after that, since that point, I've seen Ninja Turtle shirts. Like the day after that, I saw one, and then since then, I've seen Ninja Turtle shirts occasionally on Gang Stalkers. And then, like, occasionally they'll wear shirts that I have. So, like, I saw a bunch of people with the same Nirvana shirt that I have. I've seen people with Deadpool shirts. Like, I saw this guy with a Deadpool shirt on the day that I was wearing a Deadpool shirt. And it's like, his was a black shirt, mine's a gray shirt, but they both got the Deadpool logo on it. Like the same, it's like the same shirt basically, except his is black and mine's gray. And then, like, sometimes they'll just have the exact same shirt that I have, like that Nirvana shirt or the Dragon Ball Z shirt I saw one day on the one guy. It's the exact same Dragon Ball Z shirt that I have. And I always see that guy. And then one day I was standing outside of a building, just standing there, and this guy comes out of the door right next to me, and he's got a Colorado sweatshirt on that's like kind of like mine, pretty much the same shirt. He's like, "Look, dude, I got a Colorado shirt too," and he like grabs me basically. Like gets all like I'm like looking at my phone, and he like gets in my face. He's like, "Look, I got a Colorado shirt too, bro." Like right as he comes out the door. Yeah, I get all that too. Right now there's a purple car, and then there's a silver car, and I know they're gang stalking. Cause silver car is going around the corner right now, and then someone is walking through the parking lot, and then I don't know. This is crazy. It'll be nothing out there, and then it'll be gang stalkers, and then it'll be nothing out there. And then it'll be gang stalkers, and then it'll be nothing out there. And then it'll be gang stalkers, and then it'll be nothing out there. Like, occasionally I'll see unsynchronized people. Rarely I'll see that. But 9 times out of 10, it's a gang stalker. They just always got cars around the corner waiting to drive out, or I guess. Something. They're coming out of portals or something. know. Maybe they're coming up through the underground tunnels and the street just opens up and they pop out. All of a sudden they bring out 100 cars. I don't know. They'd be crazy out there though. But like I said, no like noise harassment today for the most part, except like the beeping sounds and the garbage trucks and stuff. But I mean like sirens and stuff like that, and like loud trucks and stuff. There hasn't been really any of that today. Yet. The day is still not over. Ugh. I haven't heard any train horns today, I don't think. I haven't heard one single train horn today. It's been a good day for as far as the sound effects go. Well, who knows? They're probably just being quiet right now just because I'm recording. If I wasn't, they would be doing things to get my attention, probably, or whatever. They gotta do it at some point, But a lot of times when I'm recording, they'll just go quiet. I don't know. There goes a truck taking off now, I think. Like right when I'm walking back over to my chair. You're on your mom's account? Okay. What gang stalkers do I see out my window now? I see a red car driving out, and then right as he stops, there's another car driving out, and he drives out of the parking lot with the red car, and then here comes a guy on a skateboard and a white car, or he's on a scooter, and he's got a red hat. There's a guy riding out on an electric scooter, like a Razor scooter type scooter, and he's scooting along with the gang stock cars, and then the other van comes back around through the parking lot for no reason, and then drives back out of the parking lot right as the silver car drives out. And then there's more silver cars coming, and they're syncing up with other silver cars. And then there's a black car syncing up with the last silver car, and then there's a lady walking out with her child. And then she's gonna get in a white car or something. And this other car turned its lights on, or they just pull up and park there. I don't know, but he gets out, he's parked directly toward me, or she, I guess. And then she's syncing up with this red truck that's driving out, and she turns back around, goes back to the car, synchronized. And then I hear a truck engine. That was probably a synchronized sound effect. And then another red car driving out right as she closed the car door again and walks away from the car again. And then the other car is taking off behind her as she walks by it. The one with her child back there. And there's other cars driving by on the street, gang stalking. And then the lady with her child is driving out of the parking lot. And it's a black car, I think. Yep. And then there's gonna be a silver car right now. Or what? Well, this white SUV is turned on right behind it. And then the lights turn on right as it gets to the parking lot. So that happened. That's the black car. And then the white SUV is taking off. Oh, it's a silver car. So it was a silver car syncing with the black car. And then the silver car was taking off out of the parking lot right when the black car went around the corner. And then it syncs with another silver car that leaves the parking lot. And then it syncs with another car at the other corner, at the blue car. And then it turns into the parking lot, and there's a silver truck driving out. That's also a stockhead. And then the blue car parks in the parking lot. And then I don't see anybody else. Right as he parks, a red car drives out on the street. I don't see anybody else out there, just stockheads. At any given moment, it's 90% stockheads out there. And then nothing else in between, except maybe a couple of people or whatever. Maybe. But anyway, he's taking forever in the parking lot with the blue car. He's just sitting there with his lights on. Another car's coming in. I know it's another one. He's gonna park with a silver car with his black car, or whatever he's gonna do with his black car over there. He just drove through the parking lot and out the other side. And then another black car drives out right after. And then another black car is right behind that black car. So that happened. And then it's nothing, and then it's nothing, and then a terrorist tactic. The lights on the blue car is turned off right after I said that. Probably a terrorist tactic. There's a white car driving out. So many of them. I just try to put that in perspective, how many it is. It's a lot. a lot of them, and then there's nothing in between. I'm just trying to put this in perspective, how it's just nothing, and then it's a lot of them, and a whole lot of them, and then it's nothing. And then it's a whole lot more of them, new ones. Every 2 minutes, there goes 2 more red cars and a tan car, and this other red car I just parked. And then and then a blue truck drives out. And then a Domino's car drives out. And then the red truck is backing up again. He just parked like a minute ago, and he just sat there, I think. I don't think he even got out of the car or anything. But then right when he takes off, there's another red car driving out, syncing up with his red car. And then he's coming back around the corner now. He's going to sync up with another car or something. No? Okay, nothing happened there. Like, they just make, like, you just think something else is gonna happen, and then nothing happens for a minute, but then they sync up other ones. They just throw you for a loop sometimes. It's just infinite entertainment out there, if you want to call it that. But yeah, usually there's train horns out there syncing up with me in my apartment. But not today. They didn't feel like train horning me today. Yet. Maybe just not yet. There was a while where it went away for a while. And then it came back. And then it was back every day after that. And then, oh, there's a guy getting in a red truck that has one orange light. And they're looking at the light. They're like, oh, this light's broken. But it's parked there pointed directly at me, you know? And there's other gang stalkers driving by on the street behind them. And they're gang stalkers. And they're pretending like the light is broken. They're looking at it like, oh, look at that. The light's broken. We should get that fixed. And then right when they start driving forward, another red car drives out. And then they met this other car right at the street, and then this other car comes up and pulls up and parks right next to me. And then I saw this truck in the background, and then I hear a truck engine like somewhere else in the distance, and then nothing, and then nothing, nobody at all. Just me out here. There's someone making noises. I think you can hear that. And they were doing that earlier today, and I think it's synchronizer noises. You know, it's like just construction noises. They're doing work over there, but like it started up right as this person walked out to the dumpster. Damn, this gang stalker's kind of a baddie. Too bad she's a gang stalker though. But yeah, those banging noises I think are gang stalker noises. And then this white truck is starting up, and there's this guy walking out, and there's this car backing up, and it's all happening all at once. And then he's getting in the white truck. Finally, he's slowly walking up to it, and then finally getting in it right as this one car drives by and another car drives out at the exact same time. And then the lights on the white truck turn off right when the other car goes around the corner over there, and then another car is coming out, and it's a red car, and then where's the blue car at? It's coming in right now. No blue car? Okay, well, the lights on the white truck just turned back on again. And then another white car is driving out, and he's taking off right as it drives behind the white truck. And then nothing. They're still making those banging noises. Construction noises, whatever it is. You hear that? It started synchronized, I'm pretty sure. You hear this loud red car driving by. He was probably a gang stalker, but this white SUV is definitely a gang stalker. What are these gang stalkers doing out here? Gang stalking? There's a black car syncing with another black car. Or a blue car, whatever the fuck that was. And then there's another black car driving out. They're all synced up with each other, and then right when he turns, there's another blue car driving out. So there's two blue cars and two black cars, I think. And then someone's walking by in the hallway right now, right as this car pulls up and the other one goes around the corner. Someone's walking by in the hallway behind me. But I don't know. Y'all got anything to say? Who's on here? If not, I'll probably just get off of here. There's a white car backing up right now, and it just keeps going. There's another guy getting out of another car. It just keeps going and going. Like, I'm not constantly standing here looking out my window, but if I was, though, if I did all day, every day, it would just keep happening right before my eyes. I don't got time to just stand and look out the window all day, but if I did, it would just keep happening. Just all day until the sun goes down. And then it's a little less frequent, but it still keeps happening though. And there's a red car and a tan car, whatever it is. They're synced up with each other. And he's driving through the parking lot, and a white truck is driving out, and he's turning right as the white truck drives by him. And he parks right as the white truck goes around the corner. He stops, and then he backs up, and then he's going to drive forward again, right as another car drives out. There it is. Right as he drives forward, another car drives out. They just always go into a parking spot, and then they back up, and then right as they drive forward, another car drives out. And it's no other cars at all, just gang of stalker cars. And there was one morning where I opened my blinds and there was just someone pulled over in the parking lot out here. and then they drove off. They all drove off synchronized, you know? Like right after that too. But I don't know, I saw that one fake pullover the other day, but other than that, I haven't seen any in a while, but they used to do them, like, all the time. This red car is driving back out again. I just drove by a minute ago. And I see these other headlights over here, and then I think I hear the red car again syncing up with this other red car and this white car driving out. He's just in the distance somewhere, and he syncs up with his engine sounds. And then a white truck and a silver car drive out simultaneous. A big white box truck. And then a red truck when he goes around the corner. And then a white van with the red truck as it drives by me. And then another car, that's another gang stalker. And it's a blue car with the red car and the white car. I thought it was a black car at first, but it was a blue car with the red car, you know? And then there's two white cars, and then another car is coming through, and they're just driving through the parking lot. And is he gonna actually park or just drive out of the parking lot again? Okay, he's parking. Okay, they're at least making it look realistic. They're pulling up and parking at least. The other day I saw this guy go up to an ATM, and he didn't even put the card in, I don't think. He just pulls up to the ATM for like 10 seconds and then he leaves. and he leaves synchronized, and he pulls up synchronized, you know, with other cars. It's like, damn, dude, at least make it look realistic. That was the fastest ATM transaction I've ever seen in my life. There's a black car and a silver car, and then another car's lights turn off, and there's people walking out synchronized with it, and then there's another car, and another car's lights turn on right as it drives by it, and then it syncs with another car at the corner, and there's another car in the background, and there's another car turning on in the parking lot, and its lights just turned off right as the other car drives by it, and a bunch of weirdos. Just a lot of them, dude. Like, it'll just be a whole parking lot full of cars out here, and then they'll all leave synchronized. Like, the entire parking lot will be gang stalkers as they leave. And then more gang stalkers will come in and fill up the parking lot. And I still, there's like a couple people walking by in the parking lot that I'm not really sure of occasionally. But like 99% of the people that I've seen this whole time are gang stalking. And then the other people are probably also gang stalking. I just don't know what they're doing exactly. Or they get in a car that gang stalks, and I didn't see them get in the car or whatever. Are there any real people out here? You hear those engine sounds? I bet they're gang stalker engine sounds. And that truck beeping is probably also a gang stalker. Most likely. Anyway, if y'all got anything to say, I'm out of here. I've done enough looking at the gang stalkers out my window right now. Now they're gonna make sounds at me to get my attention, probably. Or my toilet's gonna gang stalk me, or my refrigerator's gonna gang stalk me, or my water heater's gonna gang stalk me. Something's gonna gang stalk me. Yeah. Anyway, later, y'all.